All right, welcome to day 11.
Hello.
So today we are going to the Magic Kingdom. So
Mm.
Oz, this is where I get to see the big castle that you've seen at my house. So yay. I'm really excited for the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. So I think if the line's not too long, it'll probably be one of the first things we do. I feel like it's a little bit bigger than yesterday's park, but obviously we'll see how that goes. And as always, they have the end of night spectacular, which we'll probably want to see as well. But yeah, really excited for today. I had a feeling that out of the three parks that we're visiting, this will be my most favorite one. Um,
So I guess we'll confirm that or deny that at the end of the day. Well, actually, end of tomorrow, because you won't know until end of Epcot.
that's true. That's true. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. We're about to leave now, and we'll keep you posted.
Sounds good. See ya.
See
Bye.
ya.
All right, so we made it to Magic Kingdom. We decided to start by being on the Disney train. So maybe I'll show you some footage of some of the sights we can see. It is raining at the moment, quite cloudy, and they did just warn us that if lightning strikes, they'll have to get everyone out of the park, or at least out of the train. But for now, it seems alright, and we're probably going to ride this to the Pirates section. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll ride it a little bit further if it's interesting. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy that.
Sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. Friends, I'm so delighted you've joined us today. There's nothing I enjoy more than showing folks around this Magic Kingdom, especially because it's certified proof that in these parts, dreams really do come true. See, there was a time not so long ago that I was just a young fella on Main Street with a balloon in my hand and a wish in my heart that someday I'd be the conductor of this train. And wouldn't you know it, with a bit of gumption and a dash of magic, here I am.
Okay, so update, rain got a lot heavier and a bunch of rides got cancelled or at least temporarily closed because they're outdoors and they're worried about lightning. So basically we decided this would be a good chance to grab some food so we don't have to wait for that later. So we grabbed some food, grabbed a burger, I got some nachos, and we're basically going to try and sit down and eat this and then try and head to whatever ride is still open. Mostly indoorsy rides are still open, so we'll try and go to one of those. So see you soon, bye. Okay, so the rain cleared up and we managed to go on a ride. It was the big mountain mineshaft thing, something like that. It was pretty good. It was a bit longer than we were expecting. I think we weren't expecting it to be so long. But that was nice. A little bit of spins and twists and turns and stuff. Now we're just sort of walking around the park trying to find rides that are least rain affected. And I'll basically just be showing you sort of footage of things around the park. So enjoy. So we just came from a comedy thing. It was Monsters Inc. comedy, Mike Wazowski's Laugh Room, and it was actually really good. So it's sort of a little bit of stand-up where they pointed the camera at different people and like called out their names and did things. I actually got picked.
He got starred in it.
I got picked as the person who doesn't want to be picked to be on camera, which to be honest was what I was thinking at the time, but it eventually changed to, no, I don't mind this. And yeah, I'll cut in a little bit of it. Mark recorded it from his phone, so I'll cut in a little bit of phone recording here.
Alright, so Jacob, please put your hands by the side of your head. Oh yes, now make your fingers into little antenna. It's a good look for you, Jacob. Okay, now I want you to make your best psychic sound. Do it again. Not for nothing, you're a little spooky, aren't you, Jacob?
Yeah, so as you can see, it's pretty fun. We're now just going to go on the People Mover in Tomorrowland, and then we're maybe going to line up for Space Mountain or something similar. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye. So we've done a lot since our last vlog. I think we've ridden a bunch of rides. So I think the last vlog we did was right before we took a train around Tomorrowland, and that told us about a couple of things. One was the Buzz Lightyear ride, so we went and did that, and that was a bit of fun. You got to control the spin of a ride and shoot up stuff. Another that I did on my own was the Haunted Mansion. I was actually quite impressed with that. I thought it would be like all scary, but it turns out the scare was sort of just a theme, and it felt more like it was showing off Disney special effects, which was pretty cool. And then we did the Pirates of the Caribbean together. That was pretty impressive.
That was pretty
I think
cool.
that was one of Mark's choices.
One of the
How do you
ones
feel
I
about
wanted to do, and it definitely lived up to my expectation. And then I had a heart attack on Space Mountain.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know what Space Mountain is, it's a roller coaster, but it's mostly in the dark. So you have no idea what's coming, you have no idea what's happening. The scary part for me was the drops. And I think Jacob will attest to this, like, I was like trying to be like happy about it, like at first, but the more it went on, I got more and more scared and started screaming, to which, to Jacob's hilarity, thought it was hilarious.
It's always fun.
Yeah, it's always fun seeing other people suffer. But I'm glad I went on it. And then we have Tron coming up, which I don't know if it's going to be better or worse, but based on what we saw, I'm crossing my heart and swear to die.
Yeah, Tron is a little bit different in that you have to make a booking. So we've made a booking for Tron, and we've got a group number. It's like 160 or something. And they tell me you'll probably call you up at night. Right now it's 6:20, and we're having some form of dinner. I ordered a salad. I've got some chicken tenders and chips. We should be enjoying that. Space Mountain, maybe one or two other things. There's a big show at night. We'll obviously go to that. And then yeah, we'll be heading home. So we'll hopefully show you some of those things soon. Alright, we're back at our hotel. Basically, the main thing we've done since dinner is there was the big show on in the Magic Kingdom. I actually skipped it. I came back a bit early, but Mark stuck around. So Mark, how did you find it?
Yeah, it was Disney magic, essentially. Like, it's nice seeing, like, they did like one single firework that arched behind the castle, kind of like signifying what you would see before watching a Disney film. Fireworks behind the Disney castle, pretty much the same thing. And it went for a solid like 20 minutes. So it was like a pretty good show. They had lighting effects all over the castle, like displaying different things, different theme songs, and yeah, it was just amazing. I wish I was more enthusiastic and smiling, but I'm a bit wrecked, so yeah.
Yeah, no, it happens. Now, earlier you said that you expected that sort of final show to be part of your top 3 of Disney. So is that still true?
Yeah.
And what is your top 3 things that we did?
So number 1 would be the fireworks show. You do have to stay a bit later. And I was like basically sticking around for an hour. And during the show, there were babies around me. They were getting very upset that there were fireworks, so understandable. But still, really good show. The second place is a bit interesting because we did Space Mountain, and as I mentioned earlier, I was screaming for half of it. So it's one of those weird things where there were parts of it I didn't enjoy, but the fact that I did it, is like a bit of an accomplishment to me. And the fact that it's a coaster, I guess, is cool. I'm a little bit biased with number 3. I would have to say the Pirates of the Caribbean ride was pretty nice as well. Although an honourable mention would go to the first coaster we did, which was sort of like through an iron mine kind of a deal. I think that would be third place if I wasn't so passionate about Pirates. But even the Pirates one was pretty good. There was some good animatronics. I think there was a bit of a drop in one of the parts as well, which was a bit scary because it was dark. But apart from that was really, really good as well. And obviously Jack Sparrow at the end with a bunch of treasure. Yo, 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 ho, up higher. It's like for me. So, can't get over that.
Yeah, sounds good. I think for me, my top 3, I think my number 1, I've decided, is the Monster Inc. comedy show. And not just because I was in it, but I think it was actually really well done in the way that they interacted with the audience. And I think it was quite funny.
The fact that you starred in it.
Yeah, I mean, the starring definitely helps. Number 2, I would probably say is Space Mountain, sort of similar to Mark. I think it was quite enjoyable. It was quite a fast ride. My number 3, I'm going to go for Haunted Mansion to be a little bit different. Similar to Pirates of the Caribbean, it was not an exciting, thrilling tour. It was mostly a sort of slow moving, going around and seeing what they've done. I was just kind of quite impressed by what the artistry and the effects that they were able to do on that Haunted Mansion ride. Overall, do you think you prefer Magic Kingdom or Disney's Hollywood Studios?
I mean, they both have their own things. But if I had to choose, and I only say this because it was a lot more Star Wars leaning in the Hollywood Studios, I would prefer the Magic Kingdom. It's a slightly bit more magical for me and such. But like I said, both of them have their merits. I think I preferred the Phantasmic show over the fireworks over the Disney Castle. Disney Castle is impressive, don't get me wrong. But that Phantasmic show, it was like, wow, so many effects and really, 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 really well done.
Yeah, I think for me, my preference was definitely Hollywood Studios. I mean, I am obviously a bit biased. I got a lightsaber out of it. But I think it goes to show that depending on your interests, there might be different castles that you might prefer.
Yeah. If you can, get to both.
Yeah, so Epcot is on tomorrow. And we'll see how that goes. And I'll let you know how that compares to the other 2. So, that was exciting. See you then. Bye.